Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from April 7th to the 13th, 2025. Geminis, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Geminis weekly money and career, April 7th to the 13th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading or just empowering yourself and sharing your energies. You can put the magic word down below in the comment section. Don't forget to be subscribed. These readings are you. They are about you. They are your energies. So please share your journeys along the way. That is how I can connect with them and keep delivering these readings on a weekly basis. So thank you for sharing. All right, here we go. Let's see what the message is. I'm going to pull one oracle card from the Mademoiselle Lenormand, see what the root of the matter is, what we need to know for this upcoming week. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, April 7th to the 13th. What do we need to know for Gemini? We have the sickle and the garden. Oh, so something's ending quite quickly, or it's the ending of it coming in, or maybe it's something you were working on, or something you were collecting, or something that you harvested, or money coming in, or whatever it is. It feels like that source is sort of cut off quite rapidly. And right behind that, you have the garden, which tells me that you're meeting someone else or connecting with someone else. You have a new contact, and that connection that you have, this new energy that's coming in, that can be a person, an entity, a company, a group of people, an entity, right? That is really putting you in a creative space. So you're creating, you're inspired, this person is inspiring you, this new energy is inspiring you. What is this all about? This is coming right behind something that's ending, that's sort of cut off. It's sort of cut off in the middle, or like in the middle of something, it's stopping. Yeah, and maybe you've been waiting for things to move forward, waiting for things to happen, or waiting for the result of something, or waiting to be paid, or waiting for, waiting to reap the fruits of your labor. And so whether this is a project you've been working on and waiting for the definitive green light, or waiting for your money to come in with your business, or waiting for something to be developed, or something to be manufactured. It's almost like you're working on a product to be manufactured, or you're waiting for it to be completed, or maybe you're waiting for something to be completed. That is stopping and moving you into another creative process. Interesting. The Hangman tells me that you've been waiting. It's been sort of stagnating. You've been in a waiting period, right? And then right behind you have the Page of Wands, which is the excitement and the enthusiasm to be in a new energy. Creative, seems creative, but whatever this is, it's you starting fresh. So what have you been stagnating? What have you been waiting for? The Hangman, if you're still stuck or feeling it's going nowhere, or you're not getting the answer, or you're not getting, it's not developing, it's not evolving, whether it's a job, a business, an idea, something you're developing on. It feels like you were working on something that you were developing, or you were part of a team developing something or producing something. That's the way it feels, because it feels like there were people, a team involved. It can be an office, but it can be also like trying to manufacture something, trying to manufacture clothes, or trying to manufacture an object, or trying to manufacture a product. Doesn't matter what it is. Can even be food. I don't know why I'm thinking of food. And so that is something that you've been waiting for a prototype, or waiting for, you know, to see the product, or to see the end product, the end result. And that's taking its time. And because of that, you're having to reassess where this is, or how you're doing this, or with whom you're working with, or is this really viable, or can this process forward, or will this process forward, or will this be successful, will this be completed, something like that. Okay, so I feel like it is going to be successful. You will be celebrating being in the right space with the right people, but I feel like this is new people. These are the new people you're connecting with, or the new people you're going to be working with, or the new team, or the new business, or the new job, whatever it is. And you have to reassess. It's not going to work out with, if you're stagnating and still waiting, it's not going to work out with those people, or it's not going to work out in that way. It's not going to be able to evolve. You have to switch your point of view, or switch, you know, switch up your way of creating, or switch up your way of, not your way, you know, the people you're doing it with. Yeah. Six of Swords, getting out of something stagnant, not working, getting out of your mind. How are we going to do this? Why is it not moving forward? You're meeting new people, or it's going to be done. It's also going to be done in a different way, I feel. There's money coming in. You have 2 pages. This is about, like, even if you're a little freaked out because you feel like maybe you're not going to be heard, or people are not going to be listening to you, or you have a little bit of a trigger there. Once you realize you're going to have to do it in a different way, or do it with different people, or, you know, develop it with different people, or work with different people to make it successful, to make it happen. The Page of Pentacles is manifesting new finances, but it's also having that sort of, again, trigger within you, having your doubts, or it's not doubts. It's like your confidence is a little, needs to be boosted, right? Trust yourself, because your lack of confidence is coming from, or your hesitation or your doubts, but it's about yourself. It's not about the project. I feel like it's about yourself, because it didn't evolve the way you wanted it to evolve, or wasn't successful the way it was supposed to be successful, or it's because it's suddenly at a halt or stopping. You're like, well, you know, your confidence is, you're hesitating. You're like, well, can I really do this? Are people still going to believe in me? Are people still going to believe in this project? With this Page of Pentacles, well, yes, it's just done in a different way, or it's just done with a different team or a different company, and very creative. And I feel like meeting this person, or partnering up with this group of people, or business, or team, or whatever, is really, really going to put you in a creative space. And not that you weren't creative before, but I feel like it sort of dwindled away. Very enthusiastic in the beginning, and then you realize that it's going nowhere, or it's taking forever. And maybe these are not the right people to be working with to make this successful. So here we have the Page of Wands. You're on a new idea or a new way of manufacturing this, or a new way of developing this. They're fresh ideas. It's very, very energetic. But again, with this Page of Wands, there's something within you that triggers you, that you want to make new discoveries. You want to continue to do this. You want to connect with new people and start not from scratch, but really work in a different way. But your next move, right? This new move is sort of conflicted, because you feel like well, am I going to be discovered? Are they going to believe in me? Are they going to believe in this product, in me and my talent? Maybe it's your talent. Maybe you have artistic talents and you want to be discovered, and you've been patiently waiting, and it suddenly didn't work with on the first go round. So these are the inner battles, really, preventing you sometimes from expressing your talent to the world, showing what you have to offer to the world, showing your creativity, your talent. If you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you're creating a product, if you're creating scents, perfume, something in fashion, accessories, or even, it doesn't really matter what it is. It's just very creative. And maybe you're even writing, but here it's, you're like, okay, well, they didn't call me back, or that stopped abruptly. Let the world know you exist. It's your second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt, 10th attempt. That doesn't matter. Keep pushing, keep believing in yourself. I feel like there's a moment where you're hanging on to something that's not going to happen, or not going to happen with those people. Let the world know you exist. If it's not with them, it will be with someone else. This has to trigger like courage to overcome those doubts and fears, to conquer the obstacles, to let go something that was unfinished, that didn't happen. That's okay. Moving on, processing and pushing forward in your talent. Believe in yourself. Conquer those obstacles. Let those ideas shine. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get out of your head and get out of those emotions where you're feeling you're leaving a lot behind and it should have been fantastic. And yeah, maybe you believed in that. Maybe you believe, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And it doesn't mean you did anything wrong, or you're not enough, or you're not talented enough, or whatever it is. It just means probably that maybe they don't have the money, or maybe they had the money to do part of it and not finish it, and maybe they don't have the funds anymore, and maybe it just cannot be completed. Don't keep pushing. Don't keep pushing a narrative or hanging on to something that is stopping and hoping for it to start over or to go back to what it was before. Surrender to the opportunity to pause, right? And to take a step back and view it as a chance to reassess where you are, or evaluate how this thing is evolving, or what you needed, what you were lacking, or what you needed to make it push forward, or what you needed to maybe even get the job. Why didn't it work out? Or why or did it suddenly stop? Something new is coming in, and here it is, right here. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Something exciting, an exciting new adventure. But you're not going to be able to see it unless you take a breather and allow yourself to accept and to process something that is ending, and that, this is going to be different than what you expected. And there's a lot of possessiveness here, or hanging on to something. And this is going to be different than what you expected, right? But it's okay. Take time out of your routine to sort of connect or your usually day-to-day routine, right? To connect with this new way of thinking. Don't resist. Don't resist. Empower yourself. King of Wands. Beautiful. You go from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. Courageously, bravely, pushing yourself out there. Daring to push yourself out there. Yes, you're leaving a lot behind. You might be leaving people behind. That team you've been working with. Those people you enjoyed. But sometimes we have to move forward and do it in a different way. And it might be unexpected, and it might be unexpected, or at least the way it's coming in is unexpected, because right behind here you have this new person you're meeting, or this new job, or this new team, or this new company that you're connecting with that is really pushing you forward to create whole new adventure, exciting new adventure. All right, I'm just seeing if there's one more card to come out in this deck, and if not, we will move to the next one to see how this is evolving with the new energies. With the new energies. Yeah, there we go. There's a new offer or new finances coming in, or a new business offer or new job offer. If it's the job that stopped, that is also possible. A job that stopped, all of a sudden, you're now moving into something more creative. Queen of Pentacles. You are resourceful. You're finding solutions after this offer. Impatience, imposing, there you are. You're like, okay, let's get the ball rolling. Let's get this happening. I don't have time. Everything's got to be done yesterday. So there's the combativeness. There's the ego. But I feel like things had to be addressed to bring back a sort of balance and harmony. Things have to be addressed here with the High Priestess. Something is coming out, and let's pull one card on the sickle, because something that is being revealed, or something's coming out, or you're being made aware of something that has to be addressed. And I think that it was beneath the surface for a long time, or for a while, that you were aware of something that was happening, or something that wasn't told to you, or something that you needed to know. And maybe that's why, the reason why it stopped. The High Priestess is about understanding and processing. But processing things that need to be revealed, that need to come to the surface. So then you can allow yourself to go and, open your journey, open your path to new ways, to new skills, to new people, learning maybe new skills, allowing yourself to evolve and learn new skills. Maybe you're taking classes. Maybe there's mentorship, or maybe there's a possibility to learn new things and create with this new entity here. Why is the sickle here? Why is the sickle here for Gemini? Yes, okay, so suddenly imposing, joining resources. So needing money, needing help, needing people to come together with finances, to come together with money, and quickly. You're like, we need money. We need to join our power and join our resources. And you need help. Okay. Or you're helping others, but I feel like it's more the other way. Yeah, and you're battling that. You're disagreeing with that. You're disagreeing with the way to come together to finance this. In the past, nostalgic of the past. These are people that you know. These are people that you're connected with emotionally. And there's a moment where you realize that you don't agree, and then you're moving forward on another project, create a project. I feel like this one is down here. All right, one more card on the Knight of Cups. I like this Knight of Cups. Yeah, going slowly. Again, not bulldozing your way through. These are good messages with the temperance. The temperance tells me that people that are coming in now that you're meeting, the people that you're going to work with next, it's going to go slow. This is not rapid movement. So if you want to impose yourself and impose a certain rhythm that things have to be done on a click and quickly and rapidly, okay, we're changing, we're moving, that stop, now we have to be successful right away. We've got, no, that's not going to work. This is slow movement with the temperance, but it's good, it's successful. Maybe the other thing was rushed, maybe with the other people was rushed, and at the end of the game, at the end of the day, there wasn't enough money, or or wasn't enough logistics, and it couldn't happen, and it just ended. It's ended. I don't know what that is as a word, ended. It just ended. But here, with these people, or in this job, or in this team of people, or this energy, business, whatever it is, or company, it feels like you're going to take your time, or everyone is going to take their time. So it's no use pushing. It's no use pushing and pushing and pushing and needing a deadline. I think that here, this is very good news. But this is a message of energy of balance. And it's almost like revealing balance, revealing the right people to bring balance to the project, or balance to the job, or balance to your choices, or balance to your way of creating. That everything has to be done in moderation, in, step by step. You have to take your time so you can put yourself in resonance with the right people, with the right creativity, with the right energy. And that's going to make sense to you. It's going to sort of be revealed to you. It's going to make sense to you. So within the transition, or when things are halted or stopped there, you're probably like, well, no. Let's just pick it up back up, and let's just start, and let's just find solutions right away, and we can make it happen, and blah, blah, blah. No. Take a moment. Take a step back. Reassess. See who these new people are. Connect and see, and take your time. It has to make sense with you. Patience and moderation, because this evolution, this is going to evolve slowly, but it's going to be constant, and it's going to be sure. A constant and sure evolution, but yes, a slow movement. But it's going to allow you to be yourself, and it's going to allow you to shine and just be yourself. You're not going to be influenced by the outside world, or influenced by influencers, or influenced by other people telling you, hurry up, rush, got to be successful, got to get the money, things have to happen quickly, or else it's not worth it. No. This is about being yourself and not being influenced. About people, like you have to have more ambition, and this should already have been successful, and it should have already been done. No. This is about bringing back calm and serenity instead of stress and money, where it's going nowhere. And I feel like money was spent the wrong way, or that's why we have the high priestess, or money was spent too quickly. And now that's revealed to you. So now take the time in this second time around is success. The second time around is, that bonus of, bringing you into success. So take the time to listen to what people have to say, to assimilate what you're discovering. Right? The truth you're discovering, or maybe, about finances. We'll pull one more card on that. But dialogue is key. Listening is key. And taking your time is key to adapt to these new energies, because it's going to evolve slowly. Everything in moderation. But also, that patience. To allow it to come in. I don't think you're expecting this. What is this high priestess here? What is this high priestess here? Standing your ground. No, what is the, why do we have the high priestess here for Gemini? Yeah, there's the money. There was the money. There's the money. The money wasn't spent right, or they didn't tell you, or they left you out of the loop. Something like that. It's there's an issue with money there. And then we have full circle. Okay, there we have end of cycle. End of cycle working that way. End of cycle working with those people. End of cycle having that project, job, business, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everyone. And please comment down below. Please share your energies. Remember, that is how I can move forward and continue to deliver these readings. This is a community. This is your energy, and I empower myself when I receive your energy. So comment and share, for the good and for the bad, for the ugly. You know, as long as your comments are respectful, you can share your journeys. And sometimes it helps to put a few words on a page to process and find clarity. But you're at the end of that cycle. And that's why it's stopping abruptly, because it's not viable. It can't work that way. But the World card is there to say that you are going to be moving in a much more successful energy. You will be rewarded. It will be, you're moving into a period of success, and you're also moving into a period where people are going to recognize your talent, recognize who you are. And remember what I said in the beginning with the Page of Wands, where you're sort of, you know, wondering if people are going to see you for who you are, or understand your talent, or believe in you. They will, and you will open yourself up to the world, and to another sector, or maybe even abroad. Maybe you're moving, or maybe you're traveling. This is a moment where you are going to understand what your purpose is in this project, business, job, energy, whatever it is. That you are at the right place. It's all going to come together. But the second time around is the success. Right? And so this is you will celebrate your success. You will celebrate the joy of having brought this goal, whatever it is, to fruition. So even if all the challenges along the way were difficult, it's made you, or it's going to make you, more experienced. So don't rush into the next offer. Take your time this time, everything step by step, and just enjoy that this is going to be a completely different vibe, and really accept to love yourself for who you are, and let go of those harmful illusions about yourself, of what you could or could not accomplish, or how it should have been done, or what you should have done. Acknowledge your place in this world, how you make a positive impact, how you are creative, and how you are important in your community, in this job, in this team, in this company, in this project, whatever it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Gemini, weekly money and career. What is the last message for the road for Gemini? A weekly money and career. Okay. Yes, celebrating. Having to process. You really have to think deeply here, because your journey, this is, you know, following that torch on your journey, following that goal. It didn't work out, couldn't work out. That's okay. Now you're really understanding that you're the one with the choice. You're the one that's going to find the solutions. No one else is. You're the one that understands that you have to pivot, really pivot and work in a different way with other people. But second time around is a charm. So good for you. And Six of Swords, again, moving away, letting go, moving into something softer and smoother. I think that here there's someone helping you, a guide helping you, or a mentor, or an establishment. People are there for you, but you will also acquire more skills. You're going to learn more. These are people that are going to allow you to um, be more structured and be more, find more, set more rules. It's almost like going back to something more conventional. More rules, more structure in the project, understanding that there have to be rules for things to move forward. It doesn't always work when it's freestyle, right? Where everything goes and everybody can do whatever they want. No, there has to be structure there, but there's a real green light. There's a real, so whether this is an establishment or administration delivering you documents, contracts, signing contracts, signing a deal or giving you a green light, this is really moving you into something completely different. And these people are taking charge. Or this mentor or person, a guide or person, this is a person that's sharing their knowledge with you, that's sharing their experience with you. So you can structure this project or structure your way of developing your talent and showing it to the world. And maybe before it was freestyle, right? Or free for all. And maybe that's why there's a waste of money and, it wasn't able to, to be completed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Gemini. I want to say that, first of all, I want to thank you. Thank you all for being here, for sharing your energies, for watching these readings, for connecting. Gratitude to each and every one. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say that the magic word here is the second time around is successful. Second time is a charm, do we say? I don't remember what it is. You'll have to tell me down below. What is it? Second time around is a charm? Or I don't know. Whatever. The second time is successful. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading or just empowering yourself and sharing your energies, you can put down below the second time around is successful. Thank you so much for watching, Geminis. Take care. Bye-bye.